I'm Paulo Mendes.
And I'm Annie Limis.
Welcome to Everett Community College.
We're here in White Horse Hall, home to our visual arts, physical sciences, and journalism programs. Here, students can focus on skill development in studio art, photography, graphic design, web design, and more, with access to all the professional equipment they'll need. It's also home to The Clipper, EVCC's award-winning student newspaper, where students get hands-on, real-life experience via the printed publication and continuously updated multimedia website. White Horse also hosts our physical science programs, which include astronomy, atmospheric science, chemistry, computer science, engineering, geoscience, oceanography, and physics.
Hi Annie.
Hey Paulo, all fueled up and ready to go?
Yeah, we're about to head across the street and check out Liberty Hall. Wanna come along?
Thanks, but I think I'm gonna head over to the Student Fitness Center for a quick workout.
Okay, cool. Catch up with you later.
All right.
Liberty Hall is one of the newest buildings on campus. It's home to EVCC's health sciences and public safety programs, which include nursing, medical assisting, criminal justice and fire science, among others. Liberty has its own bookstore, where students can buy health science supplies or grab a snack. Whoa, look at the time. I need to get to MTech. Let me drop you off with Annie on the way.
Oh hi, that was quick. Welcome to the Walt Price Student Fitness Center. Students enrolled at EVCC have free access to the fitness center. Just show your student ID to use the weight room, treadmills, or climbing wall anytime the gym is open. Physical education, yoga, and kickboxing classes are offered, and the Student Fitness Center is home to the Trojans, EVCC's 11 athletic teams, which include soccer, baseball, softball, basketball, track and field, cross country, and women's volleyball. Plus, it's a great place to unwind after a tough test or too many hours of studying. Hey, Paulo wants to know if you want to check out MTech. I'll tell him you're on your way.
You made it! For the next part of our tour, I thought I would show you around MTech, the Advanced Manufacturing Training and Education Center. MTech offers certificates that build to a college degree and family-wage jobs in the manufacturing industry. Programs include manufacturing pre-employment, engineering technology, composites technician, welding and fabrication, precision machining, and mechatronics. MTech students get the opportunity to work on exciting projects, like building radio-controlled cars and drones. Well, I better get back to class. Why don't you join Annie up in Park Student Union to finish up on our tour?
Hi, glad you found your way up from MTech. This is Park Student Union, kind of the hub for students on campus. This is where students enroll, register, pay tuition, buy parking permits, bus passes, and more. It's also home to Student Life, EVCC's Center for Leadership, Inclusion, Fun, and Engagement. With over 40 student clubs and organizations, information about campus event, and student leadership opportunities, Student Life is a great place for students to get involved and connected to campus. You can also find out about student housing through Student Life. Living on campus is a great way to meet friends, and student housing residents are only steps away from classes, the fitness center, transit center, and more. Another great feature of Parks is the Parks Cafe. With a great variety of food at reasonable prices, Parks Cafe is a great place to eat, study, or just hang out with friends. Parks is also where students can get their student ID and buy their books.
Hey, how did it go?
Great, we're just wrapping up.
Fantastic! Well, thanks for joining us for a tour of EVCC.
Hopefully we've given you a taste of what EVCC is all about.
If you'd like to learn more about how you can become a student here, visit the website.
Or better yet, schedule a tour and see everything EVCC has to offer. Bye!
Welcome back to Everett Community College. I am Michael Ghost, and it is sophomore night as the Trojans are taking on the Peninsula Pirates. We're going to go right down courtside to announcer Dan Murphy for the sophomore presentations.
And we have one of the largest, the most talented, and most versatile group of sophomore basketball players and athletes to complete their eligibility here at Everett Community College in quite a while. It's time to recognize those players who are going to be completing their final regular season home game here on the Larry Walker Court. Beginning with Fallon Maddox. We have watched this young man's game expand and his contributions increase at both ends of the floor during his Trojan career. Fallon is joined by his mom, Janelle, his sister, Justice, and his friend, Devin Culp. Congratulations, Fallon Maddox. Next, we honor point guard Pio McQuay. Pio is one of the most dynamic players ever to don a Trojan jersey. He plays fearlessly, aggressively, and moves at warp speed with a basketball in his hands. He's been essential to so many Trojan victories down the stretch this season, and he's joined by his mom, Faye, and his brother, Anthony. Congratulations, Pio McQuay! Next up, another dynamic sophomore, Joe Crumley. When he's on the court, nobody out-hustles, outworks Joe Crumley, and lately his clutch shooting has propelled the Trojans to some critical wins. As we go down the stretch of this season, Joe is joined by his dad, Scott, his brother, Zach, Grandma and Grandpa Marilyn and Joe, his girlfriend, Rachel, and his friend, Jackson. Congratulations, Joe Crumley. Next up, another dynamic point guard, Elijah Seybold. During his Trojan career, this sophomore guard has developed into a dead-eye shooter, a versatile scorer, and an offensive force off the bench. Elijah is joined by his mom, Nita, his dad, Roderick, and his siblings, Maya, Jada, and Josiah. Congratulations, Elijah Seybold. Next up, one of the big men, Cameron Underwood. Rarely has a big man showcased the handle, the outside touch, and the interior defense that Cameron puts on display every game this season. He heads out to the court, joined by his mom, Stacy, her grandma, Virginia, and his grandpa, Spencer. Congratulations, Cameron Underwood. Another big man finishing his Trojan career, Tyler Walker. I'll get him. What? All right, we'll do Noah next. It's hard to say that a 6'5" forward with Tyler's athleticism is ever overlooked, but Tyler goes out on the court and does his job as a scorer, defender, rebounder, and passer game after game. Tyler's joined by his dad, Glenn, his mom, Christine, and his girlfriend, Mackenzie. Congratulations, Tyler Walker. And we conclude with our sophomore recognition, last but certainly not least, Noah Phillips. Noah's provided a strong presence on defense. He's a hard worker, a solid scorer. And Noah's joined by his parents, Pete and Gayla, and his brothers, Nate and Sam. Congratulations, Noah Phillips. And congratulations to all of the sophomore stars on this year's Trojan team. We wish you well as you pursue your athletic and academic careers wherever you head in the future. Thanks for all you have contributed to the Trojan basketball program. And thanks to all the fans who've supported you throughout your career as you get ready for your final home game here on the Larry Walker Court. Thanks to all the families and friends who came out to support our players here on sophomore night at the Walt Price Center.
Congratulations to all the sophomores. Fallon Maddox, Pio Makwe, Joe Crumley, Elijah Sable, Cameron Underwood, Noah Phillips, and Tyler Walker, all wrapping up their eligibility here and moving on to greener pastures. We'll have action coming up as both teams are going to take the court once again for a little bit more warm-up. Well, we've got a big matchup here as Everett is taking on Peninsula, and if you look at the NWAC North standings, things have changed over the last couple of weeks where Everett has been chasing Skagit Valley. Skagit has kind of gone on a skid. They've lost their last two. They have they've dropped down. Coming into this weekend, they were tied with Peninsula for second, but they lost yesterday. So that gives Peninsula second place all on their own, sitting one game behind the Everett Trojans. Trojans are 10-2, Peninsula 9-3, while Skagit Valley drops to 9-4. They're trailed by Edmonds and Shoreline, who are each 8-5. What that means is tonight Everett's got a chance to really lock things up as they, with a victory, can move to 11-2 ahead of Peninsula and clinch their third consecutive NWAC North championship. If they lose, Peninsula is going to catch them, and Everett will also have lost the season series to the Pirates, which means they'll need a win on Wednesday and a little bit of help, as Peninsula is going to be moving on to play Shoreline. Peninsula coming off of a victory, 92-69 against Whatcom. Both teams coming in with a 5-game winning streak. Everett on Wednesday defeated Olympic on the road, 80-60, after downing Edmonds in overtime here in a game that I got to watch live against Edmonds, 83-80 in overtime. We're going to have about 4 minutes of warm-up here, and then we'll be going back down courtside for the national anthem and the starting lineups. Stick around. Now we are just about ready for starting lineups and the national anthem, coming to you live from Larry Walker Court. I'm Michael Goes. Welcome to Trojan basketball. Big matchup tonight between the Pirates and the Trojans. A lot on the line, the NWAC North Championship, as well as seeding in the NWAC playoffs. So we are going to go down courtside to Dan Murphy for the national anthem and the starting lineups.
All right, let's get this showdown started by introducing the starting lineups for both of the teams doing battle here tonight on sophomore night at the conclusion of this regular season home game. Beginning first with the lineup for the Peninsula College Pirates. Here are their starters. Wearing number 0, Jalen Reed. Number 3, Davian Harris Williams. Number 5, Nate Despain. Number 11, Malik Moore. And rounding out the starters for the visiting Pirates, number 13, Marquise Gursky. The Peninsula Pirates are coached by assistants Brian Shirley, Matthew Mayberg, and head coach Donald Roman. All right, now come on, Trojan Nation. It's time to make a little noise because it's time to introduce the starters for the reigning, defending, back-to-back, two-time North Region champion, Everett Trojans. Here is their starting lineup, beginning with a 5'11" sophomore guard out of Salt Lake City, Utah, the fastest man on two wheels, number 2, P.O. McQuaid. Next up, a 6'7" sophomore forward out of Spokane, Washington, wearing number 10, Cameron Underwood. Joining him in the front court, a 6'6" sophomore from Orem, Utah, wearing number 15, Tyler Walker. Next up, a 6'7" freshman forward from Farmington, Utah, number 23, Devin Smith. And rounding out the starters for the Trojans as they get ready for their final regular season home game, he's a 6'3" freshman swingman from Snohomish, Washington, and the recent NWAC Conference Player of the Week, number 30, Bobby Martin. The Trojans are coached by assistants Nick Fantini, Matt Welliver, Daniel Thompson, and the head coach, Mike Troutman.
That's our starting lineup as it has been. P.O. McQuay, Cameron Underwood, Tyler Walker, Devin Smith, and Bobby Martin will be taking on Reed, Harris Williams, Despain, Moore, and Gursky for the Pirates. Malik Moore going out to face off against Devin Smith for the tip. And we're ready to get underway. And the tip goes Everett's way. Quick 2 points for Cameron Underwood. And a chance for one more. First team foul goes to Peninsula. First personal on Marquise Gursky. Cameron Underwood from Lewis and Clark High School in Spokane makes it 3. Despain bringing it across. Reed with the ball and jams it home for 2. Makes it a 1-point game. Mockway with the ball. Liking Everett's jerseys tonight, the Trojan red with a checkerboard racing stripe down the side. Bobby Martin gets that picked away. Harris Williams with the ball. Tries to get the pass off, and that's taken away by Walker. Mockway with the ball. Gets it over to Underwood. To Martin. Bobby Martin works around the other side, loses the handle, gets it back. Pass out to Devin Smith. Mockway. Peel, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Gets that one over to Devin Smith, and he puts it up and in for 2. Nate Despain with the ball. Goes around the far side. Faced off by Mockway. Moore puts up a shot, bounces around and falls. Pirates make it a 1-point game again. Mockway bringing it across. Guarded by Harris Williams. Over to Devin. To Martin. Bobby passes it off. Underwood back out to Walker. To Devin Smith for 2. 7-4 Everett leads. Harris Williams brings it across. He drives. Stops. Fade away. A little long. Rebound Devin Smith. Bobby Martin with the ball. Gets it over to Walker. To Mockway. To Devin. Underwood back to Devin. Bobby Martin, 7 on the shot clock. Shot up from Devin Smith is good. Everett pushes it to 5. 9-4. Get play stopped. They're going to call a foul on Tyler Walker, his first personal. Despain bringing it across. Guarded by Mockway. Over to Moore. To Despain. He shoots a 3, and nothing but net. Peninsula cuts it within 2. Mockway with the ball. Peel. Trying to drive in. Nice shot off the glass for Peel. 11-7 Everett leads. 17 minutes to go in the first half. Harris Williams gives up to Gursky, who sends it over to Reed. Taken away. Tyler Walker. He'll put it up off the glass and in. Everett up by 6. Despain over to Reed. Harris Williams tries to get it back into Reed. It's tipped, but Reed will get it. Pardon me, that's Moore with the ball. Tied up under the basket. We've got a jump ball. The arrow favors Peninsula. 14 on the shot clock. Harris Williams to inbound. Gets it into Moore. No, that's Hunter Holiday in now. Harris Williams with the shot. Falling down, no good. Rebound underneath, tied up. And another jump ball, arrows favoring Everett, so it's going to be Trojan basketball. Underwood inbounds to Muckway. Peel will bring it across. Guarded by Harris Williams. Sends that over. Long pass back to Muckway. Up for three and good. Everett pushes the lead to 9. Inside 16 minutes to go. Reed with the ball. Gets it over to Hunter Holiday. Reed puts it up. Off the iron, no good. Rebound Muckway. Peel drives. Nice spinner off the glass and in. Pushes Everett's lead to double figures at 11, and Peninsula is going to want to talk about that one. 15:39 to go in the first half. Everett leads 18-7. We're going to take a timeout. We'll be back in just a moment.
Hi, my name is Chuck Watts from Z Sport. When this car has an engine in it, it only uses AMSOIL synthetic motor oil. I invite you this month to try an AMSOIL synthetic oil change for yourself, only at Z Sport Automotive.
Back to the action at Larry Walker Court. 15:39 to go in the first half. Trojans lead 18-7 in this all-important matchup of the top two teams in the NWAC North. Despain with the ball, bringing it across. Gives it over to Harris Williams. He'll take a three. A little long. Rebound, Devin Smith. Peel passes it up to Bobby Martin. Shot up and good for 2. Everett leads by 13. Despain brings it across. Over to Harris Williams. He gives it up to Reed. Reed's shot is blocked. We get a whistle on the play. Second team foul on Everett. First personal on Cameron Underwood. Shooting foul send Jalen Reed to the court. Reed from Lodi High School in Lodi, California. First shot is good. Makes it a 12-point game. 20-8, Trojans lead. Just over 15 minutes to go. Reed set. Second shot. Rattles off. Devin Smith with the rebound. Muckway passes ahead to Underwood. Cameron looking for a way in. He'll take a shot. Rolls off. Gets his own rebound. Putback is no good. Rebound eventually goes to Nate Despain. Despain to Reed. Reed passes out. Shot up, in, and good. That's Hunter Holiday. Peel stops, pops, misses, gets his own rebound, kicks it out to Bobby Martin. Bobby will take it around, drives. Pass is intercepted by Jalen Reed. Reed doesn't have numbers, so he'll slow down. Despain setting things up. Sends that over to Hunter Holiday. Taken away. Underwood with the ball. Pass ahead. Shot up. Easy roller in for Devin Smith. Puts Everett up by 12. Despain calling the play. Over to Hunter Holiday. Hands that off to Reed. Reed tries a spin move. Loses the handle. Goes out of bounds. Last touched by Everett. And we're going to get another timeout on the court. 13:45 to go. Everett leading 22-10. Back after this.
It begins with the ball. You see, a ball is not just leather and rubber. A ball is the seed that communities grow around. We're talking split-second moments that become indelible memories. It creates lifelong friendships. It's a reason for people to celebrate. A ball isn't just a ball. It's a life lesson. It's a tool you use to pursue your best. It's how you earn your greatest victories. How you learn to deal with failure. It's a test that you pass. It's a dream that you catch. It's a future you hold in your hands. It's not just a ball. Bada, the official ball of you.
Well, this is the home finale, but not the season finale for either of these teams. Everett's going to be hitting the road on Wednesday, heading down to Bellevue to wrap everything up, and they'd love to see you traveling down with them. Hope to see you down there. This is our last home date, our last streaming date. As once the NWAC playoffs start, the NWAC themselves will have their own streaming setup that you can subscribe to if you'd like to continue watching NWAC basketball. Inbounds goes to Despain. He drives, kicks it out to Hunter Holiday. He loses his footing. That one goes out to Torres Cajapea. Underneath to Moore, and he'll put it up. 10-point ball game. Mockway. It's over to Bobby Martin. To Walker. Back to Martin. His three goes in and out. Rebound. Devin Smith couldn't quite come down with that. Oh, and we've got a collision on the court. And that is going to be a charge. First personal foul on Everett Torres Cajapea. Second team foul on Peninsula. Sabled in, Devin Smith to take a rest. Bobby Martin brings it across. Comes around the near side. Gets it over to Walker. Joe Crumley now in the game. Back to Walker. His three no good. A rebound, Peninsula. Stop, pop from Despain is a little long. Mockway with the rebound. We had a whistle before he came down. Foul off the ball. It's going to be the third team foul on Everett. Second personal on Tyler Walker. Swenson's going to come into the game. Walker's going to take a rest and get a little water. Moore gets it out to Harris Williams. Harris Williams over to Despain. Back to Harris Williams. He'll put a shot up. Goes right over the top. Saved in bounds to Crumley. Swenson with the ball to Crumley. Over to Elisha Sabold for the three. Everett up by 13 now. Hardly keep up with all the passes. Despain, his shot off the back iron, no good. Gets his own rebound, but we got a whistle. Fourth team foul on the Trojans. First personal on Pio Mockway. Harris Williams to inbound. Gets it underneath to Hunter Holiday, and he'll put it up and in. 12 minutes to go in the first half. Mockway brings it across, over to Sabold, to Crumley. Crumley back to Sabold for three. A little short. Rebound, Torres Cajapea. Harris Williams with the ball. He gives up to Moore, and Moore will shoot for two. Mockway bringing it across. Martin gets out to Sabold. Sabold will drive, loses his footing. We have a collision, but they'll say he traveled before he even got there. Turnover, back to the Pirates. Everett up by 9. 11:25 to go in the first half. Despain will bring it across. Guarded by Joe Crumley. Over to Hunter Holiday. And a whistle. That's going to be on Peninsula. Third team foul. First personal on Nate Despain. Despain from Squim High School. Bobby Martin to inbound. Pio Muckway to bring it across. Muckway working around the outside. Crumley kicks it out to Bobby Martin. Over to Sabold. Sabold drives. He'll put one off the glass and good for two. Everett up by 11. Despain with the ball. Over to Torres Cahapea. He goes up to Harris Williams. Whistle called. That's going to go on Peninsula. Travel call. Turns it over to the Trojans. Headed to the bench for Peninsula is Hunter Holiday. Fallon Maddox in for Bobby Martin for Everett. Crumley with the ball. Gives it to Sabold. Sabold over to Muckway. To Maddox, back to Muckway. Fight for the ball. Last touch by Peninsula. Out of bounds. 10:34 on the clock. 17 on the shot clock. Muckway to inbound. Pio gets it into Sabold. Sabold to Swenson. Shot up. Nothing but net. Everett up by 13. Harris Williams brings it across. He gets it underneath to Moore. Moore's shot off the glass is good. Crumley inbounds to Muckway. He'll bring it across. Crumley with the ball between the legs. Kicks that out to Maddox. Maddox will drive. Stop, fadeaway shot off the rim, no good. Rebound by Moore. Pass up ahead. Reed makes some contact and draws a foul. And a timeout called on the court. 9:50 to go. Everett leads by 11, 29-18. Back after this.
I chose Everett Community College because I'm the youngest of 3 siblings, and we are all first-generation students. All my sisters came here, so I'm following in their footsteps to pursue higher education while saving money. My advice to others would be to be proud for considering a community college, especially Everett Community College, because it's a beautiful, diverse, and inclusive campus that is really worth attending. Take your next step at everettcc.edu.
Hi, my name is Chuck Watts from Z Sport. When this car has an engine in it, it only uses AMSOIL synthetic motor oil. I invite you this month to try an AMSOIL synthetic oil change for yourself, only at Z Sport Automotive.
Matchup of two very hot teams. Everett shooting 61.9% from the field. Peninsula shooting an even 50%. These teams are fighting for the #1 spot in the NWAC North. We are ready to get underway again. Inside 10 minutes to go. Here in the first half. Jalen Reed to the line. Reed to shoot 2. First shot is good, makes it a 10-point game. Reed set for his second shot, and it's good as well. Maddox inbounds to Pio. Peninsula showing the full court press. Muckway. Saybold. Tries to get that into Swenson. I don't think he was quite ready. The rebound off of him almost went in. Everett up by 9. Harris Williams. Sit under to Moore. Moore outside of number 20. I don't have a 20 on my roster. I'll have to get his name. And the three-pointer is good for Peninsula. Makes it a 6-point game. Everett answers for 2. Ty Artis is number 20. And it's a 5-point ball game. Saybold with the ball. Trying to find some place to go with it. Gets it outside to Maddox. Fallon drives. We get a whistle, and they're going to say he walked with it. Fallon, Maddox called for the travel. That's going to turn it back over to the Pirates. Maddox, Swenson, both going to the bench, along with Saybold. Harris Williams with the ball, drives. He'll put a shot high off the glass and good, and it's a 4-point ball game, 3-point ball game, pardon me. Crumley with the ball. Bobby Martin, he'll put it up. Answers for 2. Reed gives up to Artis. Artis driving. His shot is blocked. There to pick it up is Moore, and he puts it up and in. Back within 3 is Peninsula. Mockway. It over to Crumley. Crumley stops. His shot is good. Pushes Everett up by 5 again. Both teams trading shots. Harris Williams gets it over to Reed. Reed drives, off-balance shot, rolls off, no good. Rebound, Underwood. Mockway brings it across. Peel drives, gets it over to Devin. Devin Smith rolls it off the side. Fight for the rebound. We got a tie-up. Jump ball is going to be called. Arrow is pointing towards the Trojans. The arrow on the scoreboard was pointing towards Everett. They're going to say it is Peninsula basketball, 7 minutes to go. Discussion at half court. Looks like we're going to check with the scorer's table. Trojan or Pirate basketball. Artis brings it across. Guarded by Crumley. Over to Gursky. Gursky dishes underneath. Harris Williams puts that one up, no good. Everett with a chance to push the lead out a little bit. Crumley with the ball. Bounces it under to Martin. He gets it over to Devin Smith. His shot is no good. They're going to say he traveled. Turnover Trojans. Sends the ball back to the Pirates. Artis inbounds. Torres Kahapea gives it back to him. Harris Williams with the ball. He'll shoot a 3. Off the rim. Out of bounds. We'll say last touch by Peninsula. Mockway inbounds to Martin. Gives it back to Piot. We'll take it across. Guarded by Artis. Gets it inside to Devin. Devin's shot is no good. He gets his own rebound. Puts it back, no good. Gets a rebound again. Put back again. And this time he draws a foul. It's going to be the 4th team foul on Peninsula. First personal on Malik Moore. That will send Devin Smith to the line. Smith from Bountiful High School in Farmington, Utah. First shot is good. Puts Everett up by 6. Just inside 6 minutes to play. Ref having a little talk there with Malik Moore. Devin back to the line. Second shot. Rattles in. Everett up by 7 now, 37-30. Artis bringing it across, closely guarded by Crumley. Over to Gursky. Gursky's shot is good. 5-point game. Makwe brings it across. Bobby Martin. Get a whistle. Draws a foul. 5th team foul. First personal on Davian Harris-Williams for the Pirates. Bobby inbounds to Joe Crumley. Crumley stops, pops, and throws out a little long. Rebound, poke back to Crumley. Shot for 3 from Bobby Martin is no good. Marquise Gursky with the rebound. Harris-Williams with the ball. Gets back to Gursky. His shot, a little long, goes up above the backboard, so that counts as out of bounds. Actually came down and went through, but can't do it off the top of the backboard. 5:09 on the clock. Trojans lead by 5, 37-32. Makwe with the ball. Peel, guarded by Nate Despain, brings it across. Gets it underneath to Smith. Devin's shot is a little short. Bobby Martin trying to come down as a rebound. That goes out of bounds. Now we've got a timeout. 4:54 to go in the first half. 37-32 Everett leads. Back after this.
Hi, my name is Chuck Watts from Z Sport. When this car has an engine in it, it only uses AMSOIL synthetic motor oil. I invite you this month to try an AMSOIL synthetic oil change for yourself, only at Z Sport Automotive.
I chose Everett Community College because I'm the youngest of 3 siblings, and we are all first-generation students. All my sisters came here, so I'm following in their footsteps to pursue higher education while saving money. My advice to others would be to be proud for considering a community college, especially Everett Community College, because it's a beautiful, diverse, and inclusive campus that is really worth attending. Take your next step at everettcc.edu.
Back to the action. 37-32 Trojans lead. 4:54 left on the clock here in the first half. As we come back, it's going to be Trojan basketball. Peel Makwe to inbound. 20 on the shot clock. Gets it out to Underwood. Cameron sends it over to Crumley. Joe, stop, shot for 3. Rattled in and out. Harris-Williams bringing it across. He'll back it off again, give up to Despain. Despain working around the far side. Passes it back over to Harris-Williams. 10 seconds on the shot clock. He'll put one up off the glass and in. That cuts it to 3. Crumley with the ball. Gives it over to Muckway. Peel driving around to Spain. Gets it to Underwood. Crumley. Crumley gets it underneath to Underwood. His shot. Oh, it rolls off. Harris Williams. Pass over to Despain. Sends it to Torres Capea. He'll take a 3. And nothing but net. We've got a tie game. Tied up at 37 with 3:35 to go. Crumley with the ball. Gets it over to Underwood. He fakes a 3. Gets that over to Bobby Martin. Martin drives off the glass and good for 2. Puts Everett back on top. Despain calling the play. Whatever the pad on top of your head is. He hands it off to Harris Williams. Harris Williams over to Gursky. Gursky will drive. Pulling up, short, rebound Muckway. Piol driving, gets it over to Bobby Martin. He puts one up and gets fouled on the way. Everett, 5-point lead, and chance for Bobby to tack it on. Jalen Reed coming in for Nate Despain for the Pirates. Elijah Saybold in now for Everett. And the shot is good. Everett up by 5. 2:45 to go here in the first half. Harris Williams with the ball. Gives it over to Gursky. To Reed. Reed tries to dish underneath, taken away by Saybold. Gives it over to Bobby Martin. Bobby drives to Underwood. Foul called. That's going to be an offensive foul called. 6th team foul on Everett, first personal on Bobby Martin. Going to clean up a little Bobby Martin off the court there. And we're about ready to get underway again. Harris Williams to inbound. Torres Cahapea ready to receive it. And he'll take it across. Muckway guarding it. No, he's going to give it back to Harris Williams. To Reed. Back to Harris Williams. Harris Williams will drive. Off-balance shot. Now we're going to get a foul called, and that's going to be on Harris Williams. 7th team foul on Everett, 2nd personal. And it's going to be Everett basketball with 2:08 on the clock here in the first half. Sable gives it back. Muckway will bring it across. Peel. Smith gives it to Saybold. His shot is interfered with, comes up short. Rebound Gursky. Gursky to Harris Williams. He'll take a long 3. Goes a little too long. Off the back iron. Rebound Gursky. Torres Cahapea with it. He gets it over to Moore. Gives it right back. Over to Harris Williams. 6 on the shot clock. He'll drive. Blocked away by Devin Smith. Bobby Martin passes it up ahead. It gets knocked out to Saybold. His shot's no good. Put back from Devon's no good. Finally, shot up from Bobby Martin is no good. Underwood with the ball. We get a whistle on the play, and it's going to be on Everett. .105 to go on the clock. No Makwe arguing that one. Not putting a foul up on the scoreboard, so maybe it wasn't a foul. Inbounds to Spain with the ball. Everett still up by 5. To Spain. Kicks it out to Harris Williams. He sends it back to Despain. Despain will come in, take a shot for 2, and drop it in. 47 on the clock. Makwe with the ball and a 3-point lead. Piol drives, gets it to Underwood. He'll take a shot. Off the iron, no good. Rebound tipped out, but grabbed by Moore. Despain will bring it across. Stop, call the play. It's about 4 seconds difference between the game clock and the shot clock. 15 on the shot clock. Spain trying to run that down. 10 seconds. 5. And he'll lose a handle on it out of bounds. 7.6 on the clock here in the second quarter. Everett basketball. Trojans lead by 3. Got a little under 8 seconds. Try and expand that before we go into the halftime break. Makwe brings it across. 4 seconds. Saybold's shot is blocked. Makwe with the last second shot, and it falls just short. That was going out of bounds, saved inbounds by a Pirate. Makwe had a shot at it, just couldn't quite get it to fall. We are at halftime. Trojans lead 42-39. We'll take a little break. I'll come back in a few with stats. We'll have more action in about 15 minutes. Stick around.
It begins with the ball. You see, a ball is not just leather and rubber. A ball is the seed that communities grow around. We're talking split-second moments that become indelible memories. It creates lifelong friendships. It's a reason for people to celebrate. A ball isn't just a ball. It's a life lesson. It's a tool you use to pursue your best. It's how you earn your greatest victories. How you learn to deal with failure. It's a test that you pass. It's a dream that you catch. It's a future you hold in your hands. It's not just a ball, but the official ball of you.
I chose Everett Community College because I'm the youngest of 3 siblings, and we are all first-generation students. All my sisters came here, so I'm following in their footsteps to pursue higher education while saving money. My advice to others would be to be proud for considering a community college, especially Everett Community College, because it's a beautiful, diverse, and inclusive campus that is really worth attending. Take your next step at everettcc.edu.
Most people want their dreams to happen right now. They want to achieve everything overnight. But if a dream can come true that quickly, it's probably not that much of a dream. I know, I'm just a kid. I know my dream is crazy. But I know I'm going to be an overnight success. Even if it takes 10 years.
Got a mountain to climb or a hill to walk up, either way it'll cost you. So I'm going for the big things, yeah.
What to expect when you're expecting a teenager. Today we're talking about how to wake up your teen, and this works literally every time.
Good kisses. Good kisses. You heard how loud
I heard. It wasn't you. It was the...
Is that bacon?
You don't have to know it all to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
Hi, my name's Chuck Watts from Z Sport. When this car has an engine in it, it only uses AMSOIL synthetic motor oil. I invite you this month to try an AMSOIL synthetic oil change for yourself, only at Z Sport Automotive.
We are about 7 minutes away from second half action. Let's take a look at some shooting stats. Start with the road Peninsula Pirates. They're led by the 10 points of Malik Moore. He's followed up by 8 from Jalen Reed, 6 from Torres Cajapea, 5 from Despain, and 4 apiece from Harris Williams and Hunter Holiday, and 2 from Marquise Gursky. Over on the Everett side, Devin Smith leading the way with 10. Bobby Martin has 9, 7 apiece from Muckway and Saybold, 3 from Cameron Underwood, 2 apiece from Swenson, Crumley, and Tyler Walker. Take a look at the team stats. Everett shooting cooled off a little bit there as we wrapped up the first half. They're 18 of 41 from the field. That's 43.9%. Peninsula is an even 50% shooting 16 of 32. From outside the three-point arc, Everett is 2 of 7, 28.6%. While Peninsula is 4 of 11, 36.4%. From the free throw line, Peninsula 3 out of 4, 75%. Everett is a perfect 4 of 4 from the free throw line. Turnovers, Trojans 8. Peninsula have 11 turnovers. Everett leading points off turnovers, 13-7. Total rebounds, Everett dominating on the boards as they always do. Well, I wouldn't say dominating, but they are leading 22-17. Offensive rebounds, they lead 10-5. Defensive rebounds are even at 12 apiece. Assists are about the same, 11 for Peninsula, 10 for Everett. Everett's got 3 blocks to Peninsula's 2, 6 steals to Peninsula's 3, and 6 fouls to Peninsula's 7. About 5 minutes away, Everett leads 42-39. Stick around for second half action coming up. Teams are coming out for their warm-ups now. Well, welcome back to Everett Community College, coming to you live from Larry Walker Court inside the Walt Price Student Fitness Center. Trojans could be 20 minutes away from another NWAC North Region title. Pirates, 20 minutes to fight that off. It's going to be Everett basketball. Bobby Martin underneath us to inbound. Mockway to receive, guarded by Nate Despain. Despain's going to give him a little distance. And here we go. Mockway, pass to Devin Smith. His shot is good, and he's going to get a chance for one more. Second half ends, or starts just the way the first half started. Devin to the line. Everett up by 5 now. It's going to be the third personal on Davian Harris-Williams. Devin to the line. Shot up. Short. Rebound fought over. Coming up with it is Bobby Martin. Everett with a chance for a couple more. Mockway. Works his way in, kicks it out. Walker loses that one. Taken right back. Bobby Martin poking that one away, and Underwood getting a handle on it. Martin's shot is good for 3. Everett up by 8 now. Still in the first minute, Everett pushing the lead a little wider. Moore with the ball. Gives over to Gursky. Gursky out to Reed. Reed will take a shot. Banks it off the glass and in. Cuts the difference to 6 with the 2. Mockway. Passes outside to Martin. Bobby. Back to Mockway. The old drives. Gets into traffic. Keeps a handle on that one. Over to Walker. Outside to Underwood. He fakes a 3. Steps in for 2 and drops it in. Everett up by 8. Minute and a half into this half. Despain with the ball. Over to Gursky. To Reed. Reed loses his footing. Fight for the ball. Nobody wants to let go of it. Refs having some words with both of those players who continue to battle for the ball after the whistle. Both of these teams know there's a lot on the line. It's getting very physical, very emotional. Jump ball favors Peninsula. Refs trying to calm things down. So we'll have 18 minutes and 12 seconds to play. Harris-Williams to inbound. Gets it to Moore. Moore loses it. Mockway sends it over to Devin Smith, who jams it home. Smith with the stop puts Everett up by 10. Harris-Williams with the ball. Kicks it over to Gursky, pardon me. His shot is offline, no good. Mockway up ahead to Underwood. Underwood tries to get the layup, gets it poked away and out of bounds. A little grin on his face as he went up with nothing in his hand. It's going to be Everett basketball, 26 on the shot clock. Mockway to inbound. Gets it to Martin. His shot rolls off, no good. Moore gives it up to Harris-Williams. He drives. Gets it into Moore. Moore loses his footing. His shot's no good. Rebound, Devin Smith. Mockway ahead to Martin. Bobby passes outside to Underwood. Mockway. 15 on the shot clock. Peel. Underneath to Devon. Underwood off the glass. We'll say no shot. Ball turned over to Peninsula. 17 minutes to go. Moore. Gives it to Harris Williams. He'll drive. Taken away. Mockway with the ball. Peel loses it, but Devin Smith's there to pick it up. He lays it up and in for two. Everett up by 12. Harris Williams drives. Sends Bobby Martin sprawling, and he's going to be called with a charge. Going to be the second team foul on Peninsula. Fourth personal foul on Davian Harris Williams. Had a few players change. He's going to the bench. Despain's on the bench. Artis is back in. Torres Cajapea is in. And we're seeing Gatlock in. Shot up and in. Everett makes it a 14-point game. Artis with the ball. Kicks it out to Torres Cajapea. Hunter Holiday with that one. Gets tied up, and he'll go to the line. First team foul on Everett. Third personal on Tyler Walker. Keandre Hunter Holiday from Battleground High School, right here in Washington. Puts that one up and in. Makes it a 13-point game. Everett had pushed out a big lead in the first, and then Peninsula whittled it away. Trojans hoping to hang on to this one. Second shot is good, 12-point game. Mockway inbounds to Tyler Walker and gives it back. Fiol around the far side. Gets it to Devin Smith. His shot is no good, but it doesn't matter because he's getting called with a charge. Second team foul. That's going to be his first personal. Artis bringing it across. His shot, no good. Rebound, Devin Smith. Mockway with the ball. It's it over to Underwood. Underwood to Devin Smith, and his shot hangs up on the edge of the rim, but we get a whistle, and he'll go to the line. Third team foul for Peninsula. First personal on Onur Gatlock from Salt Lake City, Utah. Devin Smith to the line. And rattles it in. Everett up by 13. 15:31 to go on the clock. His second shot is well short. Rebound by Gatlock. Torres Cajapea gives it up to Artis. He calls the shot. Cajapea's shot, a little long. Rebound for a moment by Devin, but Thomas grabbed that one, puts it up. Now that was Gatlock. He puts it back up and in. Make it an 11-point game. Walker stops, pops from the free throw line, and that one's good. Tyler Walker answering with two. Artis calling the shot again, or fixing his hair, one or the other. Towards Cajapea with the ball. Gets it underneath to Gatlock. That's Turnover. Ball goes back to the Trojans. 4:40 to go, or 9:40 to go. Actually, I didn't see the clock. They've got the timer going. 58-45, Everett leads. We've still got some time to go. We'll be back after that.
Hi, my name's Chuck Watts from Z Sport. When this car has an engine in it, it only uses AMSOIL synthetic motor oil. I invite you this month to try an AMSOIL synthetic oil change for yourself, only at Z Sport Automotive.
We are back to Larry Walker Court at the Walt Price Student Fitness Center. There's 4 clocks up here, and 3 of them are partially blocked. If I don't see the exact one that I can actually see, I miss it. 14:40 on the clock here in the first half. Thought that seemed like the second half. Seemed like the second half had gone by pretty quick. Joe Crumley in the game. Takes the ball across. That to Walker. Back to Crumley. Tries to get that under to Devin Smith, and it gets taken away. Thomas over to Torres Capea, and then to Artis. Artis trying to drive. Tries to pass it outside to Hunter Holiday, and it goes out of bounds. It's going to be Trojan basketball. No, they're going to say last touched by the Trojans. Pirate basketball. I thought that one looked pretty clean going out of bounds. But the referees have a better spot than I do to see it from. There's 1 second on the shot clock. The referee is going to the scorer's table. They may need to adjust that. The shot clock ran a little bit after it went out of bounds. We'll see. Looks like they're going to check the video. See just what they need to put up on there. Currently says 1 second on the shot clock, but they're going to see if they need to add a second or two. Either way, it's going to be pretty darn close. 14:10 on the game clock. Everett leads by 13, 58-45. We should have a pretty good view of the shot clock up above the basket. Don't forget, this is our home finale, but the Trojans are going to be hitting the road one more time, headed down to Bellevue on Wednesday. They'd love to see you travel down there and cheer them on the road. Hopefully, they've got everything locked up once they leave. So far, so good, with Everett leading by 13. Refs are going to discuss it. And actually, they're putting 14 seconds up on the shot clock. Looks like there was supposed to be a reset, and there wasn't, so that would explain why we were suddenly down to 1 second. Everett Thomas Kahapea to inbound. Gets it into Galauk. Gives it back to Torres Kahapea. 6 on the shot clock. Shot up from Thomas, rattles off no good. Rebound, Bobby Martin. Mockway with the ball. He gets it underneath. Shot up and in from Tyler Walker. Makes it a 15-point game. Artis, guarded by Joe Crumley, brings it across. And he walked. Went to pass the ball. The guy who was going to pass to wasn't quite ready, and he didn't know just what to do with it. Tried to put the brakes on and couldn't quite do it. Joe Crumley inbounds to Mockway, who brings it across. Back to Crumley. Joe, bounce pass. to Walker, and he puts it up and in for two. Everett pushing the lead out again, 17. Torres Kahapea with a long three. Rebound, Devin Smith. Mockway with the ball. Loses a handle on that, but it was helped out of bounds by Torres Kahapea, so it's going to be Everett basketball. 20 on the shot clock. Inbound to Bobby Martin. Bobby drives. Stops. Gets it out to Crumley for three. Ooh, in and out. Nice rebound, and the putback spins off. Crumley with the rebound. Tries to get it back out to Bobby Martin, but it's intercepted by Torres Kahapea. He goes for a little alley-oop. It's in and good from Gadlock, and he's going to get a chance for one more. It's going to be the second personal on Pio Mockway. Third team foul for Everett. And to the line is Onur Gatlauk from Salt Lake City, Utah. And he rattles that home. 14-point game, Everett in the lead. Mockway inbounds. Bobby Martin takes it right back. He'll drive. He'll take it all the way to the rim. Get tied up, and they're going to call a jump ball in midair. Arrow favors Everett, so it's still going to be Trojan basketball. 24 seconds on the shot clock. Mockway inbounds. Gets that to Bobby Martin. Martin backing up. Over to Devin Smith, and he jams it home. Devin Smith stuffs it in. Gives Everett a 16-point lead. Artis with the ball. Kicks that out to Gabe Long in the game now. Puts it off the glass and in. Everett up by 14. 12-12 on the clock. Mockway double teamed. Pass was a little errant. Devin Smith, nice job snagging that. A long pass into the corner. I'm going to say foul on the play. I believe they're saying it happened on the floor, yes. Fourth team foul on Peninsula. Gabe Long's first personal. Crumley to inbound. Gets it to Devin Smith. Devin backs up, turns, puts it off the glass and in. Everett up by 16. We're inside of 12 minutes to play. Artis with the ball. Kicks it out to Torres Kahapea. Bounces it in. Hook shot is a little short from Gatlock. Mockway with the ball. Chance to push the lead a little further. Peel over to Bobby Martin. Bobby drives, passes it out to Crumley. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Crumley trying to find his way in. Over to Saybold for three. Off the rim. Rebound, Devin Smith. Oh, pass out to Crumley. Goes right by him. And they're going to say he didn't get to it before it went over half court. That's going to be a turnover back to the Pirates. 11:06 on the clock. Everett up 66-50. Andrew Thomas to inbound. Thomas from Mansfield High School in Dallas, Texas. Sends that in to Gabe Long. Long working his way to the basket. Shot over Saybold is good. Cuts the lead to 14. Mockway slowly brings it across. Pass up to Crumley. Bobby Martin to Peel. Saybold Seybold sends it out to Martin again. Martin off the glass and in. It's Everett back up by 16. Pass up to Artis. Goes over to Torres Kahapea. Makwe got a little touch on it, but Kahapea got it back. We got a foul called. Makwe gets his third personal, fourth team foul. Artis with the ball. He'll drive. Off the glass, no good. Devin Smith with a rebound. Pass to Devin. I don't think he was quite ready for it. Makwe dives for it, and we are going to get a jump ball. Arrow favoring Peninsula. So that's going to be a turnover. Artis to inbounds to Torres Kahapea. Everett bringing the pressure. Gabe Long also out there, but Kahapea gets it. Pressure falls away. Artis with the ball. Gives it over to Thomas. Thomas to Long. Long finding some place to go with it. Gets it back to Artis. His pass gets to Gatlock, but he dribbles it off the end line, and that's going to be a turnover. And we've got a timeout on the court. 9:45 to go. Everett leads 68-52. We'll be back right after this.
Amazing, diverse, beautiful community. When new students ask me how to describe Everett Community College, this is what I say. I'm proud that I chose EVCC. Take your next step at everettcc.edu.
And we're back to Larry Walker Court at the Walton Price Student Fitness Center, where the Trojans lead by 16, 68-52. Battle of the top two teams in the NWAC North. Everett sitting on top, closely followed by Peninsula. Pirates a chance to even things up. Everett a chance to lock up the NWAC North. 9 minutes, 45 seconds left in this contest. It's going to be Trojan basketball. Bobby Martin inbounds. Pio Makwe is going to bring it across. Makwe guarded by Artis. He's over to Crumley. Joe passes outside to Martin. Over to Walker. Walker's going to take a shot off the glass. No good. Rebound by Martin. His putback was swatted down. Peninsula basketball. Artis with the ball. Takes it around to the far side. Tries to bounce that into Gadlock, but it's taken away. Bobby Martin with the ball up to Crumley. Crumley kicks it out to Makwe. Piol puts one up off the rim, no good. Gets his own rebound, puts it back, no good. Rebound Artis by Peninsula. He'll pass it up to Thomas. Thomas tries to get it back to him. Stolen away by Bobby Martin. He'll put it up and in for two. Bobby Martin with the steal and the shot. Puts Everett up by 18. 8:40 to go. Torres Kahapea facing off against Piol. Gives it up to Thomas. He'll take a shot off the back iron. Rebound Seybold. Seybold brings it across. Gets it to Makwe. Piol drives his shot. Beautiful. In for two, and that gives Everett the 20-point lead. Andrew Thomas with the ball. Gives it over to Torres Kahapea. He'll shoot for three. Nothing but net. Cuts it to 17 with 8 minutes to go. Joe Crumley with the ball. Bounce pass underneath. Out to Pio. Mockway shot off the rim, a little short. Savold with the rebound. He'll get it out to Walker. Walker to Martin. Martin will set up a play. 10 on the shot clock. Shot up and good from Tyler Walker for 2. Puts Everett back up by 19. Artist with the ball. Works its way around to Torres Kahapea. Poked away by Mockway. He saves it inbounds. Bobby Martin trying to get a shot up, but we're going to get a foul on the floor. Going to be the 5th team foul for Peninsula. First personal on Artis. And we're going to get a mass personnel change. Coming back in is Moore and a couple other guys. Inbounds to Mockway. 25 on the shot clock. Peel. Nice dish underneath to Tyler Walker. But he gets tied up and a jump ball is called. Arrow favors Everett, so they'll keep the ball with 7:08 to go. 21 seconds on the shot clock. Crumley to inbound. Gets it into Savold. Almost loses that. He gets it back. Tries to put a shot up, but can't. Peninsula basketball. Pass ahead to Artist. They get it into the corner to Reed. His 3 is offline. Rebound Tyler Walker. Peel to bring it across. Mockway to Savold. Bounce pass underneath to Walker. Outside to Peel for 3. No. Rebound fought for. Won by Peninsula. Reed with the ball. He'll drive right through Bobby Martin. And he takes the charge. 6th team foul. First personal on Jalen Reed. And it's Everett basketball. Nice job setting his feet there. Underwood in the game. Mockway is going to take a little rest, get a drink of water. Joe Crumley with the ball, brings it across. Going to set it out to Savold. Elijah will drive. Back underneath. Put up and in from Tyler Walker for 2. Everett's up by 21. Despain with the ball. He drives. Nice shot off the glass by Despain. Crumley with the ball. Moves over to Savold. Savold. Back to Crumley. Get over to Martin, and he loses it. Despain with the ball over to Artis. Artis will lay it off the glass and in. That brings Peninsula within 17. Walker with the ball through traffic. Gives it up and gets it back. Crumley. Back to Martin. Off the rim. No good. Despain with the ball. He'll drive. That shot's tipped away by Tyler Walker. Underwood with the ball. Tries to get it back to Walker, but it's intercepted. Reed with the ball. Nice pass underneath. Ball bounces 4 times on the shot from long and doesn't fall in. Everett basketball. Inside 5 minutes to play. Everett leads by 17. Crumley with the ball, and we got a timeout on the court. We're going to take a break. 4:51 to go. Everett leads Peninsula 76-59. We'll be back after this.
Hi, my name is Chuck Watts from Z Sport. When this car has an engine in it, it only uses AMSOIL synthetic motor oil. I invite you this month to try an AMSOIL synthetic oil change for yourself, only at Z Sport Automotive.
I chose Everett Community College because I'm the youngest of 3 siblings, and we are all first-generation students. All my sisters came here, so I'm following in their footsteps to pursue higher education while saving money. My advice to others would be to be proud for considering a community college, especially Everett Community College, because it's a beautiful, diverse, and inclusive campus that is really worth attending. Take your next step at everettcc.edu.
Well, Devin Smith is up to 21 points and leading all scorers along with 12 rebounds. Having an excellent night. Trojans lead Peninsula 76-59 inside of 5 minutes to play. Noah Phillips out on the court now. He's joined by Crumley, Savold, Underwood, and Tyler Walker. Phillips, sophomore from Kashmir High School. He'll inbounds to Crumley. Crumley working his way in, gives it to Savold. Elijah will drive, puts it off the glass and in. Everett's up by 19. To Spain with the ball. He'll drive. Pass underneath to Moore is taken away by Everett. Crumley with the ball. Over to Savold. He'll lose his footing and the ball. And we're going to get a tripping call. Looks like that's going to be on Noah Phillips. 5th team foul, first personal on Phillips, and we're going to get a little timeout. 4:07 to go. Everett leads 78-59. Back after this.
Most people want their dreams to happen right now. They want to achieve everything overnight. But if a dream can come true that quickly, it's probably not that much of a dream. I know, I'm just a kid. I know my dream is crazy. But I know I'm going to be an overnight success. Even if it takes 10 years.
Got a mountain to climb or a hill to walk up, either way it'll cost you. So I'm going for the big things, yeah.
Welcome back to Everett Community College, the Walt Price Student Fitness Center. We are playing on Larry Walker Court. Trojans lead the Pirates 78-59. It's going to be Pirate basketball when we get back to action. Torres Kaapea to inbound. Jalen Reed waiting for him. 4 minutes and 7 seconds on the clock. Here we go. Goes back to Torres Kaapea. We'll give up to Moore. Moore to Reed. Reed's shot is blocked. Blocked away by Cameron Underwood, out of bounds. No, they're going to say he got a little piece of him there. Well, now we're going to get a technical foul called, it looks like. Technical on Underwood is his second personal, 6th team foul. We'll send Jalen Reed to the line. And he sends that one off the back iron. Second shot is also a little long. Well, he missed them both, but he'll get possession. Torres Kaapea to inbound. He gets that to Moore. Moore to Gursky. Torres Kaapea, he'll shoot for 3. Off the iron, no good. Rebound by Moore. His shot is blocked out of bounds. It's going to remain Pirate basketball. "16 seconds on the shot clock, 3:43 on the game clock. Torres Kahapea to inbound. Heaves it out to Despain. Sends it back to him. He gives up to Gursky. Gursky will drive. Outside to Reed. Despain with the rebound, and the putback is good. 17-point difference. Crumley with the ball. And we got a foul called. It's going to be on Peninsula. 7th team foul, 2nd personal on Everett Torres Kahapea. That's going to, the 7 fouls is going to send Joe Crumley to the line. Joe's set. First shot is good. He gets another one. 3:17 to go on the game clock. Joe Crumley, shot number 2 is good. Pushes Everett's lead back to 19. Despain. Stops, pops for 3, and bounces that one in. Makes it a 16-point game. Crumley with the ball. 3 minutes to go. Sable gets tied up on the way to the basket, and that's going to be a foul. Send him to the line for 2. 8th team foul on Peninsula. That'll be the 2nd personal on Malik Moore. Sable at the line. Elijah's up and good. Puts Everett up by 17. And puts Sable into double figures with 10. Number 2 is good as well. Gursky to inbounds to Despain. He'll drive, kick it outside to Torres Kahapea for 3, no good. Rebound out of bounds, last touched by Peninsula. It'll be Everett basketball with 2:40 to go. Bakwe brings it across. Loses the handle but gets it back. To Martin, over to Crumley. Crumley gives up to Phillips. So Phillips loses the handle. It's taken away by Gursky. Long pass to Reed is a little bit too long. Goes out of bounds. It's going to be Everett basketball again. 2:17 to go. Inbounds to Bakwe. Bobby Martin calling the play. Bakwe drives. Sends it out to Phillips. He'll shoot for 3 and nothing but net. Noah Phillips is on the board. Everett's up by 21 now. Out to Gursky for 3, and he'll drop it in to answer right back. Inside 2 minutes, Crumley with the ball. And we got a timeout called. So 1:42 to go. Everett leads 85-67. We'll be back after this.
Hi, my name is Chuck Watts from Z Sport. When this car has an engine in it, it only uses AMSOIL synthetic motor oil. I invite you this month to try an AMSOIL synthetic oil change for yourself, only at Z Sport Automotive.
I chose Everett Community College because I'm the youngest of 3 siblings, and we are all first-generation students. All my sisters came here, so I'm following in their footsteps to pursue higher education while saving money. My advice to others would be to be proud for considering a community college, especially Everett Community College, because it's a beautiful, diverse, and inclusive campus that is really worth attending. Take your next step at everettcc.edu.
Welcome back. The Trojans lead 85-67, a minute 42 left on the clock. It's going to be Everett basketball. Noah Phillips to inbound. Peyton Valentine in the game. Gives up to Fallon Maddox. Over to Phillips. To Brandon Brown. Brown's shot is a little offline, no good. Peninsula with the ball. Reed takes a shot, no good. A rebound, Swenson. Fallon Maddox brings it across. He gives it up to Brown. Brown back to Maddox. Into Swenson. Swenson shot at the glass, no good. Rebound by Gursky. Long pass to Reed. He'll shoot for 3. Off the iron, no good. Rebound Gursky. Shoot for 2. A little short. Reed with the rebound, and finally a putback goes in. Good for 2. We've got 40 seconds to go. Valentine brings it across. Gets it over to Swenson. Gives up to Brown. Brandon Brown bounces it outside. Shot for 3. And Noah Phillips drains it in. Puts Everett back up by 19. Despain brings it across. 20 seconds on the game. He'll shoot for 3. Nothing but net. 17.1 on the clock. Noah Phillips inbound. Fought over. They get it back. Valentine with the ball. He'll kick it out to Swenson. Swenson for 2. Off, no good. Gursky with the ball. He'll toss it ahead to Reed, and this will be our last shot. And the windmill jam is a little bit short. And that is it. Trojans 88, Peninsula 72. And these are your 3-time North Region men's basketball champions, the Everett Community College Trojans. We're going to take a short break. We'll come back with some stats and then see if we can get an interview or two. You are watching Trojans Live. Back after this.
Amazing, diverse, beautiful community. When new students ask me how to describe Everett Community College, this is what I say. I'm proud that I chose EVCC. Take your next step at everettcc.edu.
And they are taking down the net as the Trojans three-peat as North Region champions. Taking a quick look at stats for Peninsula. We'll start out with the road Peninsula Pirates. They were led by 15 points from Nate Despain, 12 points from Jalen Reed, and 10 from Malik Moore. They were followed up by 9 from Torres Caapea, 6 from Hunter Holiday, 5 apiece from Gursky and Goutlock, 4 apiece from Harris Williams and Long, and 2 from Ty Artis. For the Trojans, Devin Smith led all scorers with 21 points. He was joined in double figures by Tyler Walker with 15, Bobby Martin with 13, and 11 apiece from Pio McQuay and Elijah Saybold. They were followed up by 6 from Noah Phillips, with those 2 big threes right at the end, 5 from Cameron Underwood, 4 from Joe Crumley, and 2 from Garrett Swenson. I'm not sure if we're going to get interviews because they are celebrating down on the court, but we are going to take a little break and see if somebody can break away and coming up here and talk to us, but I don't blame them if they don't because they are celebrating. Trojans, NWAC North champions, will be back in 5 minutes. You know, now that I think about it, let's just keep it and enjoy the celebration.
Now another sophomore. He wears number 11. He's helping cut down the nets. It's Noah Phillips. Next up, it's number 3, Joe Crumley, another sophomore being honored here tonight on sophomore night. Now another one of our big-time shooters and another sophomore being honored tonight, Elijah Sable, helping cut through those nets. Next up, a freshman will expect big things next year. It's Peyton Valentine. Now climbing up the ladder, another freshman with big things ahead of him. It's downtown Brandon Brown. All of the Trojans pitching in here. This is a night for celebration, a tremendous victory on the home court to clinch the 3rd in a row North Region Championships. Now heading up the ladder, another sophomore we're honoring tonight, number 1, Fallon Maddox. Next up, the big man. He wears number 0. It's Garrett Swenson. We're almost there. A couple more cuts to this net. Ceremony will be complete. We can honor the official North Region champion, 2019-2020 Everett men's basketball team. All right, now it's time for the coaches to chime in. What a great job they did with this year's squad. Everybody up and down the lineup contributing to this tremendous regular season. All right, go. We're close to the end. The assistant coaches doing their job. All right, we got one left to take down this net. There's Sue Snow climbing up. Wow. Nicely done. And here's everybody's favorite, Mr. Clear the Court. Eric is going to cut down a strand for himself. Nicely done, Eric. All right. Mike Taggart now climbing the ladder. He's been helping out the scores table for over 25 years. He deserves a piece of that net. And now here we go, the head coach, Mike Troutman, as he climbs the ladder to make the final cut, take down the nets, and make it official. The 2019-2020 NWAC Northern Region champion, Everett Trojans. Congratulations, all the players, the coaches, the staff, everyone in this organization, including our AD, Garrett Studer. It's been a team effort, start to finish, and tonight we recognize those sophomores who helped contribute to another championship season. And remember, one final reminder, Saturday, March 7th and Sunday, March 8th, the Trojans will be in action as the NWAC Championship playoffs get underway right here at the Walt Price Center.
And that is going to be it for the home season. I don't think we're going to get any interviews. They are busy celebrating, and they deserve it every bit. 88-72 is your final. Trojans over the Pirates. I'm all done for basketball, as the NWAC has their own streaming service that you can subscribe to, but I'll be catching you come softball and baseball season, as we'll be bringing you all the games live. All the home games will be streamed right here on Trojans Live, so I will see you there, and I hope to see you come on down here for the NWAC Championships, as the men's team will be there. The women's team will have to wait and see what happens on Wednesday. I'm Michael Goss. Good night from Everett Community College.